नमस्ते मेरे प्यारे बच्चों. Today we are going to do the topic that is unification of Britain. One thing which I would like to discuss with you is it is not the result of national revolt. National revolt in the sense previously you have gone through with the unification of Germany, unification of Italy, which has been the process of long revolution, either revoluting against their kings, monarchism, feudalism, or some human rights. The decision of unification of Britain was taken by the British Parliament, and it was not again a national revolt. Second thing, it was the accommodating factor of different ethnic groups: English, Welsh, Scottish and Irish. These four groups were the mixture of formation of this Great Britain part. As I told you, it was not a national revolt and it was decided by the British Parliament to unify this Britain. Now coming to the unification process, the first unification process was started by in 1707 by the Act of Union by unifying Scotland. Let us take a small preview of the territory Scotland. It's in front of you. You can look at this Scotland. Coming to the Scotland portion, which was merged with Britain under the Act of Union in 1707. Britain was a great supremacy under the naval, trade and commerce forces. So they wanted to annex Scotland, which was having a British ISS along with them. So after merging this Scotland in the Britain, the culture, the tradition followed by Scotland was dominated by the British culture, and the people of Scotland will now have to follow the British culture, British language and British tradition on the grounds of their own culture and tradition. Now coming to the next part, that is in 1801 by the Act of Union, again a territory Ireland was merged with the British. Now coming to the territory of Ireland, let us have a look on the territory of Ireland. The incorporation of Ireland territory into Britain. The story is like Ireland was deeply divided into two groups, that is Protestant and Catholics. Now Protestant and Catholics, Britain supported the Protestants to overcome the Catholics. Catholics leader Walt John tried to dominate or to defeat the Protestant, where Protestant with the help of Britain were easily able to overcome the revolt of Catholics. Now finally with this, the Britain could easily now assess and suppress and capture Ireland under the Act of Union of 1801, under which now Ireland became a part or a territory of Britain. By the points elaborated in the picture, you can clearly vision it. Now coming to the final unification, Scotland was unified earlier. By 1801, they had Ireland in their pocket. Now with the help of this, they formed their own unified Britain, that was Great Britain. They formed their flag as Union Jack and formed their national anthem, which finally led them with the completion of the process of unification of Britain. Now looking at the map of final unification, it is clear what was earlier with the coming three portions which you have seen with a change 1, 2, 3. Previously what was Britain after the coming of Scotland, and final the stage with the adding on of Ireland. So you can see the unification process of Britain was not a revolutionary process but a process which was decided by the British Parliament. Thank you. Have